Israeli soccer fans were violently attacked in Amsterdam Thursday night in what Dutch authorities are calling an anti-Semitic incident. Police say at least 62 people have been arrested in connection to the incident. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio is following the latest. Ramy.
Israeli soccer fans were terrorized and brutalized after a soccer game on Thursday night. This here is Dam Square, and this is where those attacks happened, along with the surrounding side streets. Now, both Dutch as well as Israeli officials have condemned those attacks as brutal and as anti-Semitic, and the mayor of Amsterdam also said that it brought shame to her city. Police said there were several separate incidents and kicked off after a soccer game between a visiting Israeli team called Maccabi Tel Aviv and a local Dutch club called Ajax. After that game, which the Israeli team lost, groups of men then chased and beat other men who they identified, who they targeted as Israeli fans. The mayor said people were doing hit and runs on scooters over several hours. In one jarring video on social, people kicked someone who appeared to be unconscious over and over. Later, police said that they arrested more than 60 people. 5 people who were attacked were hospitalized, and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu even sent several airplanes to evacuate the several thousand Israelis who had flown here home. But all this violence didn't happen in a vacuum. This was the tipping point of tensions that had been rising the past 24 to 36 hours before that soccer match. Fans of that Israeli team were some of the hundreds of people who marched through central Amsterdam in a pro-Israel demonstration. And in that time, we saw that a Palestinian flag on a building was torn down and one was set on fire. There were also chants of death to the Arabs. Before the match, Amsterdam's mayor had already banned a pro-Palestinian demonstration near the soccer stadium. She said that she was afraid that clashes would break out between protesters and supporters of Israel, and that is what happened. We know now it just happened later. Now, it's important to note that brawls do happen at soccer matches here across Europe, but ever since the Hamas terror attacks of October 7th on Israel, there has been this surge of anti-Semitism across the continent, along with the war still raging in the Middle East. Ramy Inocencio, CBS News, Amsterdam.